Hi everyone, tonight's video is going to be a collab video with the lovely Willow. So I will leave the link to her channel, don't forget to check hers out. And we have spoken to each other and decided that we were going to collab on doing an eye look using purple shadows. So she's got a specific palette, but I don't have the same one. So I have actually got 4 different palettes here that have purples in them, and I'm just gonna wing it. So I think I'm gonna go with the eyes first. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I've got the Too Faced chocolate bar palette here, and it's got this colour here, Candid Violet, which is like a violety shimmery shade. We also have the Revolution palette, which I don't think is the best, but it's got colours in it, and it's got this lilac shade here. And then there is the NYX Metals palette, which looks like so, and this is really difficult to open, and it's got this purple shade here, which again is shimmery. And then we have the Soph by Soph Does Nails, fellow YouTuber Revolution palette, and this is actually the only palette that I actually like of Revolution, and it's got this lovely purple shade there. Now they're all shimmers, so we're obviously going to have to use a transition shade. So I am actually going to pop some eye primer on to my eyes. First of all, I've got eczema up here, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but I will give it a shot. And this is supposed to be, I can show you this because the video will be up, the video for this will be up before it, but I got this NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer from Lightning Lass, so we'll try that on. Okay, so decisions. Right, let's take a brush to start off with, shall we? Now I've got a few brushes that are needing a good clean, so it's picking the ones that I know don't need it. So I'm going to pick this brush, and I'm going to go into the Soph Does Nails palette while I have it here, and we're going to go into some of these neutral colours just for a base on the eyes first, since we are going all in. So I think I'm going to go for this sort of shade here, and we'll just put that on a brush, and we are just going to take it. Ooh, now that is pigmented, so I'm just running it. This brush isn't the best, it's kind of dragging a wee bit, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, that is kind of dragging. So that might not be the best brush to be using. There's quite a lot of fall down from this Revolution palette as well, which is a bit of a pain, which is why I'm not doing my face makeup first. I really enjoy doing these different collabs. It's difficult to do a collab in person with them because we all stay so far away from each other. Or me more so from everybody else, because I'm away up in North East Scotland in the old Highlands and the Isle of Skye. But there you go. So I'm looking down so that I can see, you know, what is going on. And as you can see, the flakiness of my eczema, which is a pain. What's really actually been helping my eczema is the Kiehl's creamy eye cream with avocado. It's actually really, really good if it flares up, just to put it on. But doing makeup all the time, I suppose, isn't going to help it. So we are just adding this colour. As I say, it's just so that we've got something else going with the old purples that we're going to bring in. I'm just taking it into that corner, and I'm going to look down again, and obviously it's going onto some of my lid, but that's going to be covered. It's just to have some kind of a base up there. Right, So I am now going to put this brush to the side for a momento and put those brushes over there. And this is what I've got my brushes in. This used to be a candle holder. So I'm going to take just another fluffy brush and I'm just going to buff out the edges, a wee bit of that. And again, sort of half shut my eye and look down into the mirror. This is my good eye, or right-handed eye, that seems to play ball, and this left one seems to just have a mind of its own. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush that I used, and I think I'm going to go into the colour down below. Try and just use a light hand in it and just intensify it a wee bit. Just taking it there and wiggling it back and forward into there and just wing it out a wee bit. Just to totally bring it up to its full potential eventually, but keeping it to this corner and just thinging it out, and then look down. You can definitely tell that I'm no pro at makeup or a makeup artist, but it's all about having fun and just practicing. So we're going to go back in with the Real Techniques brush and just circular motions and back and forward, kind of buff that in. Just buffing it in, softening the edges. And then, as I say, look down just to see. I think that looks okay. Now, I cannot decide on what kind of a purple I want to go with. I think I'm going to start with the purple in this Revolution palette, which is this one here. And I'm going to just see how I feel about it. So, let's just take those brushes out of the way because they were used for another look and they've got green all over them. I think this one might be okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell what you've got on your brushes, but I need to wash them anyway. So, right, so I'm going into the Revolution palette and I'm using some of this purple. And I'm just lightly patting it on to my eye. Oh, stomach cramps. And I'm just taking it up to, you know, that line of the natural crease in my eye. Now you can look up. I'm going to look kind of into the mirror but down because it's kind of dragging a wee bit. So that's that, the lilac one so far. And then I'm just going to keep patting along the eye, just slowly adding the colour in. And I'm getting more and more into my 30s, I'm getting wrinkly eyelids. So God knows what I'm going to be like when I'm a pensioner. And then I'm going to look down. So this is the lilac on there so far. So again, I'm going to go in with this brush and hopefully we can blend it in. Sometimes you might lose a bit of the pigment, especially with shimmer shades, you know, on the lids. But that's okay because we can build that up. We just want to back in with the same Revolution palette and just placing on the lilac or purple, whichever way you want to look at it. This is what I love about YouTube, because I don't know if I'd be brave enough to actually wear this kind of bold look out. Maybe on a night out, but I don't go out very often. I certainly wouldn't wear it here. People would look at me weird, be like, why are you going to your local pub like that? And I think I've literally just... I seem to always wear this colour of top as well when I'm filming, but it is one of my favourite comfy tops. And the girls have got to be comfy. Okay, so just open the eye again, and then we're going back in with this brush, and we're just going to blend it. Then this is what I mean. See the Soph, this Soph palette, these blend like a dream. See this Revolution palette, crap. And that is why I am not keen on Revolution. And I mean, there's no pigment to that, look. Absolutely just no pigment at all. I don't see any pigment. So, anywho, we're going to discard that one now. And I think we're going to try the next one, which is a pain. See when it closes? And we're going to use this purple shade up here. So I'm going to try it with the same brush without any Fix Plus or anything. I really don't use this palette. I was just sucked in when I saw it. And I'm just literally going to place it over the top of that one and try and take it a bit further up on my eye. That is a lot nicer. A lot nicer. Look at that. That's it without. That's it with this lilac here on the top, or purpley, metally shade. I really quite like that actually. I really quite like this look. So I'm going to leave it like that now. I'm not going to blend it. Go on to the next eye with a bit of this colour. And we are just sweeping that over as well. These are just wee brushes that my dad got me from Amazon for my Christmas, so they're okay. I would say the face brushes are better than the eye brushes. They tend to drag, these brushes. The weather here in Skye has been absolutely crap. I pre-filmed these. It's like the 9th of May now, but it's pouring with rain and it has been so shit. And I'm heading to my friends in York on Saturday, and I think England have got a lot better weather, so it's probably going to be a shock to my system to have hot weather. So I'm just blending again, just so that there's no harsh edges, because we don't want any harsh edges on our eyes. And then I'll look down into this mirror just so that I'm seeing. And then again, we just do a little bit of blending. The blending takes time. That's why this video is 14 minutes long already, and I haven't even completed all my makeup. But as I say, I don't shorten it down and whatever, because I actually don't know how to. And there you go. And you can see why I haven't done my other makeup, because of the fall down. So looking at that, that's quite nicely blended. All I'm going to do is, I feel this one's winged out a bit more with the lilac and this one isn't, and that is because the stupid awkward shape of how my eye goes. I don't know why, it just dislikes me. And then it'll end up being that this one's not as winged out, you know. And then we'll just buff it a wee bit on the edges, just so that it's not so harsh. Okay, right, I think now I want to take some of this lilac in here, and I'm going to try another little brush. Let's see which one we're thinking. I'm going to use this little tiny Real Techniques. It's a detailer brush, and I'm going to just dip it into here and get a good amount on. Oh, craps. And I am going to literally use it as it says to add a bit more detail into the eye. Just a little bit more detailing up in there. And down into the eye. Okay, move that brush over the other now. This brush again. And again, I'm just going to blend, because we don't want no harsh lines. Just blending. There is so much folding. I look like I've got a black eye underneath. That's all. The tape's also really handy as well, you see. Now, I know you can't see much of the red colour that I did, but you can subtly see it, you know, up here, and that's what I like. So, I'm going to take my finger into the Too Faced chocolate one, and I'm just going to push this over the top just to intensify a little bit on the old purpleness, and just press it in with my finger. To make it a bit more dark. And then I'm actually going to go back into the next one and also push some of that over with my finger, because it's about the purple for this eye. Look, this is the main focus. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Right, again, take this brush and just lightly buff the edges. I don't want to take any pigment away from it. And this is my purple inspired eye look. So now, what do you think? I'm going to remove this tape. And as you can see, it gives you the nice lines, and then obviously when I shut my eyes. So I'm going to take, before I clean up my eyes, I'm going to take this little detailer brush, and I'm going to take the Too Faced one, and I'm just going to run it under my eyes. If you haven't ever smelled the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, oh my god, you're missing out, because it smells divine. You literally do want to eat it. I'm just running this under my eye, as close to my lashes as I can, and there's a lot of fallout with this, but I want to leave it like really smoky. This wee brush kit is really handy. It came in a set of makeup brushes that my boyfriend got me for my this, pick them up. Okay. Oh, I love it. Now, we are going to take, I want to try this brush. It feels absolutely amazing. It's a plush brush and it's from my Glam Box. And you'll see that video as well. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Hollywood Flawless filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. And this is in the shade, I don't know if it says, but it's by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the new sort of filter thing, so I've never tried it. And it says, for a Superstar Glow, apply all over the face as a flawless filter or on top of foundation if you want extra coverage. So I'm going to put it underneath, and this is in number 2 light. So I've never used this before. So I'm just going to put, oh, look at that glow. But we want to glow, I think, don't we? I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to put on, but this is what we're using. So we will put that, oh, please don't smash it. And I'm going to try this brush and buff it in. I'm going to use this whole palette. Look at that. Shiny. That gives a nice shine. Look at that. Can you see it? Ooh. 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 Right. Now, I'm going to use this. I haven't done a review on yet, but I picked up the L'Oreal Paris Up to 24 Hour Foundation Infallible Pro Glow in number 203 Nude Beige. Radiant finish for normal to dry skin and hydrating. And I picked this up from Amazon. So we are going to give this a go. Just going to plop a bit, probably too much, onto this brush. I'm so used to using my number 7 sponge these days to do my makeup that it feels really odd using a brush. But actually I wanted to try this brush to see what it's like, because it's a Kabuki foundation brush. I don't worry about the mess under the eyes because we will sort that. We just wanted to get this base on. Oh, I'm really loving it actually. It's really going on well. Oh, you know when you get a new brush and you're just like really gutted to use it. Now, what I hate about this ring light as well is that it looks as if it's more intense and full on in this mirror compared to where you guys are. Right, I'm just going to go into my trusty sponge because I feel like I want to bounce into the skin a bit more. I really don't think I'm a fan of foundation brushes anymore. Sponges are definitely the way forward, so I'll have to get this washed before I head on off. Right, I'm quite happy with that. Looks nice, glowy glowy. Okay, put the lid on the foundation because we stored it all over the place. The next thing I want is some concealer. I think we're going to go in with the Eraser Eye Brightener first. This is the pinky one. And we're going to pop this under the eyes and right into those eye corner up there. Oh. Oh, cramp in the hand, cramp in the hand. Now we're going to take the sponge and really go for it. I know some people aren't keen on that really predominant line, so you know, maybe that's why a lot of people aren't keen on doing the tape trick, but I actually find it gives me a guide to follow, and I am so shit at liquid liner, I just cannot do it. But I'm not sure that this look needs liquid liner. Okay, So that's brightened that up a bit. Now, what I want to do is take, look how loved it is. This is my Diego de la Palma 01 pencil. And I'm going to tight line it out. Okay, now I am actually going to use the same pencil and I am going to draw a line like this over my lid. I can guarantee you that I'll probably regret it, and I'll probably go tits up in the other eye because I blink like a maniac, as you can see. So I'm just going to follow that natural line, and then we're going to try it again when I can see. Oh, my eyes are going weird. Right. And see what I mean? It just doesn't work. Julie, it never works for me. I just don't know how people do it. And this is my right eye too, that's usually the one that plays ball to the natural shape of my eye. But when it comes to eyeliner, maybe I've got droopy eyes or something. Anyway, it doesn't really match. And I probably didn't need it. And sometimes I think it actually takes away from the lilac, so maybe I shouldn't have bothered. Let me have a look here. Oh, Julie, I don't know. You're just making a mess, I think. Now I want to go back into... I'm actually going to take the purple that's in this off palette, which I never actually used, and I think I'm going to put a bit more of it on my, because I feel now that with that it's kind of taken away from it. But I think that's more of a pinky purple than a purple purple. That's too pinky. Let's go back into the next one. This video is going to, is it 28 minutes? I think we'll just put the shadow over and cover up that eyeliner that we've done, because I ain't liking it. That's what we'll do. We'll just cover over the mistake in the eyeliner with this shadow, which is going to cause fallout again, but the Charm Range always says, if in doubt, cover it up. And she's a wise woman, is Charm Range. Right. Willow is going to do so much a better job than this than me, because I should have just not bothered to add that goddamn attempt at black eyeliner. But you live and learn. I mean, I still think it's a nice eye look. Maybe used to it, but hey ho. Right, let's pop some mascara on. I'm using the Elizabeth Arden Standing Ovation mascara that I actually got from Willow Begs, and I'm going to put this on, and then I'll have to go back to conceal because there's a lot going on in the eye. No wonder my poor eye's like, Joey, that's why you've got a grima, because you put so much product on there. Sorry. I feel like this is like almost a spacey kind of galaxy eye. Like a purpley spacey galaxy eye. Okay, it's a little bit clumpy, that mascara. What a mess. Right, now while we wait for that to set, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Benefit bronzings, number 1 as always. Ooh, one done. I've been watching Love Island because it's on Netflix. I only saw last season's and season 2 with Kim and that, but I haven't seen this one before, so I'm enjoying watching that. My co-worker at work, Russell, he's just like, why do you watch this crap? And I'm like, God, that's my guilty pleasure. That's my eyebrows done. Now, I'm all stuffed up. This face of mine is looking a riot. So, I'm going in with the Bourjois Radiance